Okay, I want to show everyone my new camera setup. I have the EOS R100 and it is a mirrorless camera. I bought the Canon 100 macro lens. This doesn't come with it. It comes with a smaller lens, a 50 millimeter, 55 millimeter. So you're basically looking at under, I don't know, around $900 for this whole setup. I bought this at Walmart and I wanted to get it that day because I had a problem with my camera that day, problem with the lens. This lens though, I had to order online. So I ordered it, I think, off of eBay. You can buy, this is the entry level here. But anyways, I wanted to show everyone how I'm taking my images at the moment, or how I'm going to start taking my images. I'm still learning everything. So currently I'm putting it on M for manual. Seems to be the best setting. I can do videos on this. I have done some of my videos recently using this a little bit, and it works great because it's autofocus. Without the mirror in it, it focuses just like a regular webcam. So it works out really well. There's other features to this. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just trying to show you what I'm doing with my images because I think that it really portrays the image, the coin really well, as it should. So I want to show you. As you can see my webcam there, I'm going to turn it on. I've got my card. And here is the coin in front here. It's what we're going to take a picture of. I'll show you. It's an 1818 Mondi, Interstate 66. It's 1 pence. I bought it recently from someone who sent it off for grading. And these are extremely small and thin coins. They're going to be very difficult to take images of. But what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. It's like I said, it's automatically focusing. Can you see how it's just, I don't really have to do a whole lot. The only thing I have to do is make sure that if the coin is at an angle, you know, like this, that my lens, my camera and all is also at that angle. Because otherwise you will get blurriness at the top or bottom. Now I'm just doing this for camera. I'm not trying to get a perfect shot. You can hear it focusing and auto-focusing. So I'm going to try to get this closer, see if I can. So what we have is we have a reflection of something in it. So then I want to move it. I'm going to move it this way so that there's no reflections of anything and I can hold my camera. Because you want to hold your camera steady as you can hold it. Really, you need to have it on a stand of some sort. I'm going to push it back and make sure it's at the right distance too. I try to fill the field of view here up with the coin as much as I can. And we will look at the results here and some other coins I took pictures of. So I'm holding it as steady as I can. Now, as you can see, I'm not very steady. But we still will be able to see. But if I get this at the right angle like I'm supposed to, let's see if I can do it this way. You can see I've got it about tilted about the same as the coin. Focus. So we'll turn it over and we'll do this side too. This is the most difficult side because the design is not as intricate, not a lot to focus on, but we will try it. So let's try to get it at the angle the coin is. Not much light going into it there. It seems like the reverse of these is not as further into the slab than the obverse. And the problem I'm running into is those tabs. It's wanting to focus on the tabs. Now I can do autofocus. I can do manual focus if I want to. If I had this on a stand, I could. So now we have the pictures. So I want to show you what I'm going to do. So then we're going to show you the results here. And we'll take a look at that. I take my card out and put it in the computer. And this is what people need to do also with their, when they're using microscopes. So we're going to DCMI. We're going to look at this one here. I think it's in this file here. And we'll take a look at some of these. As you can see, here are the images that I just took of the coin. And let's see. So here is the image that I took. And as you can see, it's a pretty good image of the coin. Now it's not perfect because these tabs are getting in the way because you trying to get to the field of view and depth of field is difficult with these small coins. This is a really thin coin. They're extremely small. They're about like trimes, 3-cent silvers. Here's another image that I took, but these would be so hard to take images of. They would look horrible. Most people just take a picture of the slab and let it be done, because then you know what it is. They might put a picture from a catalog or something to go with it. Now, if you're a professional auction house, no. So then the pictures that I took, there's some darker ones there that I tried. Like I said, you want to make sure there's enough light. Lighting is so important. Now here's the image that I took as well. Not as much lighting. So you want to have it at an angle where there's enough light. So I'll probably need something that's going to hold this at a different angle just to get a little more lighting on it without reflecting on the slab. Sometimes you get lighting on the slab. Taking pictures of coins in slabs is one of the most difficult, especially when they're small and the tabs are ahead of the coin. To even be able to focus on the coin at all, that's pretty good. So I do like this camera. I'm going to show you some other images that I took. I'm going to go backwards here. So I'm happy with it. I'm just going to have to make sure that I have it on a stationary, not holding it with my hand, and make sure I'm at the exact angle that coin's tilted at. But here's an example of a Mercury dime I took a picture of. You can see the blurriness down at the bottom a little bit, and it's just because not holding the camera at the exact angle. But I mean, for all intents and purposes, this is the exact luster, patina, everything of this coin. This is exactly what it looks like in hand. That is just amazing to be able to do that. It does take a little bit of tweaking. I do have some experience here. I'm probably making it look easier than what it is. But really, if you bought this setup, I mean, we're talking Christmas is coming up. I mean, like I said, I can put a link to this. I mean, if you wanted to get one for a loved one or if you want to buy one for yourself, I mean, it's worth the investment. I know next year tax returns are coming up. I mean, maybe, but it's worth it if you want to take really good images of your coin. I mean, it's an easy setup. It autofocuses for you. You put it on M, get this macro lens. I mean, I'm very happy with it. I'm using fluorescent lighting overhead, and it's filtered through a white lens. So you might buy something like that. But here's some of the other images I took. The 14D I just got back from PCGS. Just at different angles, different lighting, just kind of messing around. I mean, that for all intents and purposes online, that's a good image. It's a little blurry at the top, but you can tell what it is. You can tell the grade. You can see if it looks the grade. I wouldn't have a problem buying a coin looking at these images, as long as they provided 2 or 3, so that you can see different lighting and angles. The reverse of this one, this is the 1909 SVDB. It came back authentic, but it's very fine 20, or very fine details, I should say, very fine clean. This is a reverse. It does look cleaned a little bit, but it's retoned. And here's the obverse. So yeah, I mean, you could buy a coin based off of these images. It's worth it. And it looks better to me than TrueView. Here's some more of the images I took of the Mondi when I was first practicing. I thought this was pretty good right here. I got the right lighting without it reflecting too much here. It started reflecting a little bit. But that is a pretty good image for a small coin like that. And you're looking at it extremely large, and I'm actually focusing in, or I got my little mouse roller here rolling in closer. So you're looking at a little bit larger than what you would. Here's another one I did of the peace dollar. So now you know the setup is, it's an easy setup. Anyone can do this. I don't know why the grading companies and all these others don't want to represent the coins exactly as they look and quit trying to make them look brighter when they're darker, manipulating images and all that. There's just no reason for it. This setup right here takes all that out of it, takes all the guessing out of it. I've got some here that are problem coins as well. I've been practicing. These are up on the website. These coins are. But I'm going backwards, so you're going to see the reverse first. But this is a coin that you can tell it's been cleaned. You can tell it's been messed with, but there's no hiding anything. It looks exactly like this in your hand. When you get this coin in your hand, this is what it looks like. I mean, it's exact. There's no hiding anything. And this is the reason why I don't have patience with anyone who manipulates their images online to try to sell it for a higher price. This is obviously a cleaned, and it's a 1901S and very fine. And you can see that. There's no hiding anything. I mean, I could, you could bright it out, that's for sure. But it is what it is. So there's a few images that I took. I wanted to show you with my setup and what I have here. And seriously, I'm going to come up with a little easel, because this is kind of heavy. This lens is kind of heavy. So you're going to have something that's really going to hold it. So I do have a tripod that I can use. But I want to make sure I get it at that angle, get the right amount of lighting on the coin, Those are very important things, and you want fluorescent light, and you want to set it for fluorescent light. It's better just to kind of read. When you buy something like this, just read the manual. That's the best thing to do. There is a photography book that I have back here, Numismatic Photography, and it's by Mark Goodman. And you can read this as well. I mean, it shows you some of the things that'll help you out with your coin, taking images of it, and the angles you need, and the lighting, and I mean, this is, like I said, this is an example. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, been taking pictures of coins, and I'll be honest with you, this is kind of a no-brainer setup. I mean, just with a little bit of practice, I mean, almost out of the box, you can take images of your coins. But yeah, this book here is really good. So if you get a chance to get Numismatic Photography, the second edition by Mark Goodman, I don't know if there's a third edition or not. Recommend that. You get this lens, 100 millimeter lens, macro lens, and this camera, this mirrorless camera, and you're on your way to taking some really good photographs of your coins. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.